We were kind of wondering what was going to happen with the roads being a mess. Allison Stockdale here, talking about something very important for the military families here in BC and how they cope over Christmas, more specifically the resource center for the families. What is the reality for the families in terms of numbers here in our province, one, and two, the realities of what they experience, given Christmas is just around the corner?
You know, we were so fortunate, actually. We had just under 50 in deployed, I'd say about a month ago, but they actually sent, I would say about half of them, if not a little bit more, back last week. So we're having our Christmas dinner for the Military Family Resource Center, and in comes one of the soldiers in the middle of the dinner. He's still dressed in his desert cat fat, and he's like, "Hey, I'm home," and everyone was just so excited to see him. So the numbers have actually reduced to just about 20, which is just so great for families to have someone home for Christmas.
Which is great news, but some experience the reality of having a loved one deployed at this time of year. Yeah. How can you speak to the challenge that the family experiences from day-to-day life?
I think that challenge is, you know, a part of a way you could think about it is, you know, if you look at a family with a father and a mother and 3 kids, dad's gone, so mom has to deal with, you know, it's like being a single mom. But above that, you know, I've spoken to some families that stayed at home, and above that, it's these children, their children have the expectation of 2 parents. So one needs to go to the library, the other has a book club, and one has soccer. And how does mom drive all 3 of them while trying to manage the emotion of, oh my gosh, my husband, he's overseas. And especially in Christmas, this time of year, it's that, like, it forces you to reflect. It forces you to think about your loved ones who are gone while you're trying to manage 3 kids and a dog.
So many difficulties, I think, about factors of time, of separation, of risk. And then there must be some sort of difference for the treatment and resources that are available for those that are voluntarily deployed versus regular force members. How does that work? Well,
I'd say for the MFRC, for our Military Family Resource Center, the standpoint isn't that the resources are only available to one or the other, but I'd say, the difference for reservist is that they're kind of, in a way, an invisible soldier. When they do anything that takes them away from home, like training, it could be a deployment, it could be domestic deployment, like to Calgary for the floods, they come home and a regular force member wears their uniform every day, and they get to be a part of that, and it's a part of their work. But reservists, they have to ask their boss, you know, boss, you know, can I go to Afghanistan? And then when they come back, they just put on their you know, their bus uniform, they put back their construction worker vest, and they just go back to being this invisible soldier. And it's hard because the public doesn't have any way to show their appreciation for this, what these people have sacrificed, because they don't see them in uniform, and you wouldn't even know. You could pass by someone who's been to Afghanistan 3 times and you'd have no idea.
It's such a valuable insight on that. I know the website is familyforce.ca. At this time of the year, what would you say is the greatest need for the resource center?
You know, I think that it's great to get donations in, and luckily we had Sears Operation Wish has been incredible, and you know, they've got the Nate Bears that a partial proceeds go towards the Military Family Resource Center. And you know, I'd even say, if you see someone in uniform or on Remembrance Day or this time of year, just say thank you. You know, thank you can mean so much. And yeah, absolutely, Sears has been fantastic. So the Nate Bears, they're so adorable, so they're always fun and they're a good gift.
Appreciation goes a long way. Allison, thanks for coming on and sharing the message. And again, familyforce.ca, that is the website to find out more information.